What's up guys, Jaden Gets Fit, welcome to the video. Today I want to talk to you guys about my story. I haven't explained on the channel what I used to look like, or like if I've always been heavy my entire life, and I haven't. When I was 12, I was diagnosed with bipolar, ADHD, ODD, stuff like that, and I was medicated. And the medication made me very tired and slowed my metabolism down to the point where I started to gain weight. And I think by the time I was just a little over 12, I was 200 pounds. And then just after I got off the medication, your stomach has already grown because you're overweight and you're a kid. I didn't know how calories worked or anything like that. So when I was hungry, I would just eat. I would just grab anything I wanted, like pizza, chips, just anything that was in the fridge that I could get to quickly because I didn't know how to cook and stuff. So that's what happened. Like over the next couple years, I gradually started to gain weight, and it went from gaining like 5 pounds in a year to like the point where I gained from the age, I think 16 to 17, I went from like 230 pounds where I just stayed to about 256. That was my heaviest. And I just got to a point where when I looked in the mirror, I wasn't happy with the way I looked. I was very disappointed. I didn't like that instead of other people making fun of me at school and calling me names and stuff, which didn't happen very often. It happened at my old school, but not my new school. It got to a point where when you look in the mirror and you think about yourself, like, I hate the way I look, that's disgusting. That's not okay. Like, you shouldn't think about yourself that way. You should always love yourself and stuff. You shouldn't think that you're disgusting or you hate the way you look. Like, it's your body. You should look the way that you want to look. So I'm going to put up pictures and just like little slides and stuff. I'm showing you throughout the years what I looked like and how much I changed over the years. And you're going to see there's a picture of me, and I think I'm standing with my dad, and I'm about 11 or 12 years old. And I'm a big kid. Like, when my dad and I look at that picture, we didn't remember, like, when you're that heavy, you don't really think about it. You don't look at yourself that way. But when you lose all the weight, and you look back at old pictures, you just think, like, I never remember being that big. Now I understand why people would say stuff, and you would think, like, when people would say, you don't need to eat that, it's like, why does it matter? But now you look back and you're like, yeah, I didn't need to eat that much. I probably would have lost weight. Also, it's very hard for your parents to tell you to lose weight because you're a young kid. I have a brother and a sister, and they weren't overweight when we were younger. And it's hard for a parent to see, like, all your kids sitting there eating, and you can't just say, like, Jaden, you need to stop eating, but Gavin and Kennedy, which are my brother and sister, you guys can continue to eat. Like, that's not something a parent wants to say. So they just let me keep eating. Sometimes my mom and dad would say, okay, we've had enough, and like people would stop eating. But I've realized now it's because it wasn't for their sake, it was for me. Like, I was way overweight. I didn't understand the fact that the more I eat, like, I'm going to keep gaining weight. I just thought, I'm hungry, I'm going to grab something to eat. It doesn't matter. It's not going to affect me. I also thought when I was younger, the moment I hit my growth spurt, because I used to know people that were heavier when they were younger, not really heavy, just a little overweight, and when they would hit their growth spurt, they would thin out and stuff, but it was because they would just lose their baby fat. I didn't have baby fat. I was obese. My doctors even said, like, you're overweight. So I thought when I grew, I was just going to lose all the weight, and then I'm going to put up a picture on the screen. I grew. I'm standing there in my black Adidas shirt. I took the picture in the mirror. I hit that growth spurt that summer, and when I looked in the mirror, I was like, I didn't thin out at all. I actually looked, my face thinned out a little bit. It wasn't as round, but I was still really overweight. I still was wearing an extra large shirt. And I thought that maybe because I got taller, I was going to look thinner, but my sizes went up a lot because I wasn't just a little kid anymore. Like, I wasn't little kid clothes. I grew. I went from like a 35-inch waist at like 15 to 16. I went to like almost a 40-inch, I think a 38, and then by the time I was 17, I was in 40-inch waist pants and an extra large shirt. I remember when I was little, I could never wear the clothes that I wanted. It was always going to stores, buying men's size clothes when I was 12, and having to go get them hemmed up and everything, and I always looked like I'm going to put up a picture right now. I was so upset with this picture. Like, I'll show you two pictures, my grade 8 graduation and my grade 12 graduation, how much I changed and how happy I was. In my grade 8 graduation, I'm wearing this suit, and it looks like it was meant for somebody, like, it looked like I was wearing my dad's suit. It was all baggy in the legs, like, it didn't fit me properly. Yeah, I could wear it. It was fit in the, like, length, but it was really baggy. You'll see in the picture. And then my grade 12 picture, we walked into the first store. I tried on 2 things, and it was just because it wasn't because it fit bad. I didn't like the color. So I fit in the first thing I put on, and I loved it. So I was really happy with the difference in the picture and stuff, and that's what I fought for. I said to my mom and dad, like, I want to be happy in my graduation this year. Like, I actually want to be happy with the way I look back in pictures and be satisfied with the way I look. And the best feeling was when I walked into that store, instead of being a 12-year-old graduating and walking in and them saying, like, we don't have anything in your size. I walked in and the guy was like 32-inch waist, and I was like, I guess so. When he measured me, and I was a 32-inch waist from a 40, so that was my lowest weight, which was 183 pounds. So I was really happy with that he could just guess my size, and I've never been that small. Like, since I was like a little kid, I've always been, I think from 11, I was always over a 34-inch waist. So I was really happy with that he knew that. So it just shows that, yes, I gained weight over time, but like, if you can overcome it and you can fight for what you want, that's another thing that's awesome, is like, I can go into a store and find clothes that I enjoy wearing and I'm going to be comfortable walking around in, because I don't need to go to a certain store and get them hemmed and stuff. I don't need to go to an extra large store, or like, if I had have kept going in the path that I was going, I had a conversation with my mom the other day. If I had kept going down the same path that I went before, I would probably be at this point over 250 pounds. I probably could have been at 270 by now, maybe even over, because it's been almost a year. And I would have been probably shopping in the big and small, the big section, at like custom stores and stuff, because I wouldn't be able to fit in normal clothes anymore. I'd probably be a double XL shirt by now. So this is going to be the end of the video. This is going to be one of those videos. I'll make a couple of them. I'll make a playlist of them and stuff if you guys enjoy them. It's going to be no cuts, no edits. I'm just talking to the camera about stories and stuff. See if you guys enjoy that. I don't like going in and editing and cutting out all the things, because I don't know what you guys would have found interesting, and sometimes I cut out the wrong parts and stuff. So this is just going to be one of those series where I just talk to the camera and tell you guys about what I've been through and stuff, and you guys can give me some suggestions down in the comment section, what you want to see me talk about, just like straight with you guys and not cut it out or anything. So also, I'd like to make a video showing you guys me wearing my old clothes. I'll probably do that next week. I'm going to be wearing, like, I'll just try on my old clothes, my extra large shirts and my size 40 pants, and show you guys how much I've changed and what type of stuff I used to have to wear. Like, I can wear Under Armour shirts and stuff like that, anything I want now. I used to just wear, like, superhero shirts, or like shirts with like Pepsi logos and stuff, because those were the only things that I could find in my size. None of them were stylish or anything. They were all just shirts with logos, because they didn't want to make really expensive stuff. So I'm going to leave the video here. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks.